Hi everyone. Today I'm talking about consistency. You know the old shampoo, rinse, repeat adage, and the idea that you have to do things hundreds, even thousands of times in order to get results. As a matter of fact, I would say that one of the most common reasons that people give up or switch weight loss methods is because they're not getting results. And most commonly, they're not getting results because they lack consistency. I know I've done it, and I have many clients who struggle with that. So the idea here is that you really don't get results without consistency. Let me first take a moment and introduce myself. I'm Stacy Portugal. I'm a weight loss coach for women over 40. I help them lose their weight and gain the confidence, and I do it primarily through low-carb living. So today we're going to talk about how to stay consistent so you can get the results you deserve on the scale. And basically, I divided into 3 action steps. The first action step is keeping a record. You really need data in order to know that you're being consistent. It's very hard to keep track of everything in our minds. So the best thing you can do is actually have a place where you're writing it down or some sort of app so that you can get the results you deserve. Let's say, for example, you want to build some muscle. In order to get the results you deserve, you need to keep a record of how much are you lifting, how heavy, how many reps. If you want to lose weight, you need to know, am I actually on plan most of the week? In fact, if you don't keep a record, it might be really hard to manage your expectations. I cannot tell you how many times I've reviewed my record. In my case, I use MyFitnessPal, but you could use any record. You could keep a journal. You could just write it on a scrap of paper. But what I like to do is to review my week in MyFitnessPal, and I do that before I hop on the scale so that I'm managing my expectations at the scale. So the first step to being consistent is to keep a record. The second step is to build foundational habits. So basically, you're leaving yourself less room for decision making and really creating more structure. So once again, let's say that our goal is to build muscle. Well, the thing is you really have to have a day, a time, and a method for building that muscle. So maybe on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you work your upper body. On Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, you're working your lower body. And you have this simple foundational routine that you go through. When it comes to weight loss, your foundational habits are really your basic structure of eating every single day. I know for myself, I have a big salad every day. Oftentimes I have eggs every day. And then typically for dinner, all I have to think about is what protein, what vegetables am I eating? It's very simple. You want to leave as little as possible to spontaneity. The more decisions we have to make, the more we have to kind of, do things off the cuff, like, ooh, what's today? Should I work my upper body or my lower body? Ooh, what's today? What should I eat? How are you going to know if you're being consistent, and how are you going to make it easier for yourself if you don't build foundational habits? Simple structures in place that help you stay consistent. So far we've covered 2 action steps to keep you consistent. The first is keep a record, whether it be pen and paper, MyFitnessPal. There are many apps if your goal, in fact, is to build muscle. However you want to do it, you have to keep some sort of record so that you have some data and that you have, data doesn't lie. So you really need some objective measurement as to whether or not you're being consistent. The second step is to build foundational habits. So foundational habits meaning you don't have to make a whole lot of decision. You have a structure in place to get to your goal, and you follow that structure pretty much every day. Shampoo, rinse, repeat, hundreds or thousands of times will get you to goal. The third step is simply to keep yourself inspired and motivated. Let's face it, hundreds, even thousands of times repeating anything can feel a little daunting, and you may lose patience. And the key is to keep yourself motivated and to keep your patience level tolerant. So you have to really inspire and motivate yourself. You can motivate yourself by having your why by your side, always thinking about, why am I doing this? How do I feel today versus yesterday? How am I feeling in my clothes? How am I celebrating the way that I look because I've been, building muscle or because I've been losing weight, whatever your goal is? You should be inspiring yourself. Have you found someone that inspires you, that motivates you? Do you have a mentor to look up to? So, and finding other people like you who have a really great story to tell that you relate to, that inspires you. Maybe it's a story of struggle. Maybe it's a story of success. So inspire and motivate yourself. Understand your why, and also hang out with people like you that have similar goals. So basically, the 3 action steps we talked about to be consistent so that you don't lose patience and so that you get results and don't want to give up on your goals are: number 1, keep a record; number 2, build foundational habits; and number 3, continuously inspire and motivate yourself. I hope these 3 action steps were helpful for you, and I really want your feedback. So feel free to comment. Let me know what you think. Our community here begins in the comments section. So Sandy and I really want to know what you think. Have a great night, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.